Hey everyone, it's Roman Rich. Got Dr. Nick Gerlich with me. We're out touring New Mexico, Route 66. This is, let's see, west of...
northwest of Colonias.
Colonias, yes,
southeast of Dilia.
Southeast of Dilia, yep.
Pre-37.
Yep, there ain't much left of the road, but we have spied a culvert via satellite, and we're gonna go drive through nothing. Actually, this used to be the roadbed, and go take a look at it, check it out. Let's take a drive. Let's see if we can miss some cactus, some cacti. So, the section we're driving on was a section of Route 66 that stretched from Santa Rosa, New Mexico, up to Santa Fe before they bypassed it and went off to Albuquerque, and that bypass happened in, what, Nick, about 37, 38?
Yeah, it was around 1937. It was a pretty politicized effort to reroute 66 directly to Albuquerque, and so when that happened, this road kind of died.
Yep, and it's still dead today. Very, very dead. I guess there's tall grass, there's no cactuses in there, I hope. Yep, straight ahead, folks, is a nice concrete culvert, which is what all the roadies are after when exploring old roads. Just get so excited. I'm gonna drive right up in between the two of them. So we're gonna go check out this culvert real quick and take a closer look. Oh, very old to see a masonry culvert. Yeah, that matches that retaining wall we found back there earlier.
Uh-huh.
That's a box culvert too.
Yep.
There's no pipe in there. It's very unique. Very, very unique. Here you have a tree growing up through it. So that's part of what solidifies understanding and alignment of Route 66. This helps us to basically validate that this indeed was a major highway that ran through an area. We're not just speculating. This pretty much sums it up for us. Okay, let's see what else we can find out here. Let's move on forward. We're headed westbound towards Dilia. When we come out of this section of road, we will be hitting US 84.
No, McClanahan responds, after all these years, it's great to finally see some concrete and masonry relics from this stretch.
Where did he post that at?
On response to, I posted some on Stefan's page.
Of this? Or?
Yeah, this.
All right, we're continuing west, but we have got a little hurdle in front of us. Looks like a water break. Just right in front of the blazer here. It's got a little elevation, but then further out you'll see where 66 continues west towards Dilia and US 84. Now on the left hand side of your screen, that dirt road, that's not Route 66. Look for the little yellow swath to the right of that dirt road, and that is Route 66. That goes all the way down to electrical substation right next to US 84, and we're going to try to follow it all the way down. Let's see how we get around this.
Kind of runs down right over there.
I might be able to drive straight over. You want to spot me?
Looks pretty high.
Jamie's going to spot me. He's our videographer. He's left, he says. I hope he's right. I would have driven straight over it. Driven straight over it. I like making up new words. Okay, so it's a little water break that we drove around. Now we're gonna get back on the road.
Actually looks like a road here.
Yeah, you hopping in?
Yeah.
EFI, baby. EFI.
That's right.
So now we're driving through that area that just a moment ago was saying it was a yellow swath. This is the yellow swath I'm driving through. It's just really tall grass. And probably in the next 15 minutes we'll get to the end of the road here. We may run into another culvert down here towards the bottom of the hill. So now we're going to make our way through a little curve. This is just down towards the end of the road, towards US 84. It's kind of washed out, so we might not be able to make it all the way down, but we're going to give it a shot. That was a rut. And it's looking pretty tough. I don't know. I'm guessing I'm guessing we're gonna have to pull up alongside of the road just to be safe. Hardcore adventure. Yep. Get the articulation cam on here. Wow. Can I make it through that if I go down through the road? Maybe. Hold on. Don't get out yet. We'll go alongside. Let's see. So that ravine right down through there off to the right of the truck, that's Route 66, that's the road. And it's one heck of a ravine. Probably could have made it there, down there off to the right of it, but I didn't want to take a chance. Nick says he spotted a culvert down here somewhere in the bend. I guess down towards the bottom, Nick, is that right?
Yeah, we're getting pretty close.
So we'll drive on down here a little bit, see if we can find that culvert, see if we can find a way out of here. All right, so it turns out we found the culvert, and it wasn't a moment too soon because it's getting ready to be totally obliterated. Let's check it out. Here's the one half of it. Again, it's another box culvert, just like what we found earlier east of here on 66 up at the top of the hill. Here recently, with all the storms, this side of the culvert has been eroded away into this ditch. Let's get a real close look. Yeah, we don't have great lighting here, so yeah, this has recently, probably within the last 12 months, fallen into this ditch caused by excessive rain runoff. But at least we got a chance to see it before it was totally gone, because I'm sure at some point, judging by the way this crater keeps getting bigger and bigger, it's probably going to swallow the whole thing at some point. So there you have it. There's our second culvert. We're going to keep making our way west towards Dilia. So we're making our way west towards Dilia, away from that culvert we just found that was half defunct. Looks like we have a fence ahead of us, though. It's going to prevent us from making it all the way through to US 84.
We got an hour till sunset.
Yeah, we're slow or quickly losing sunlight. Does that fence come down? It sure does.
Like it does.
That's a drop-down fence. Awesomeness. Look at that, guys. We're in luck. That makes the two of us really happy when we see a drop-down fence.
Oh,
Jamie's
yeah.
going to do us the pleasure of allowing us safe passage.
Yeah, we don't have to do anything crazy.
All right, here we go, folks. On through the fence. That's what we like to see. Should we stop and wait for Jamie?
Sure.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. We better stop and wait for him. Got ourselves a lake out there. Pretty cool. So keeping right on our path of Route 66. Probably nobody's ever driven this in the last 50 years. We're going to follow this nice yellow swath. We'll just kind of call it the Yellow Brick Road, Yellow Grass Road. And we underestimated the distance of how far away our destination is. So hopefully we'll get there okay before the sun sets. Get your kicks on what's left of 66. So here's the good news. We're gonna get to the end of this before sundown, and then the bad news is Nick left his van back there, back east about 10 miles. He's gonna have to hitchhike back.
Yeah. Meanwhile, Nick wrests the wheel away from the bridge.
You hear that, folks? Dramatic appeal.
Send money now.
Yeah, send money
Help.
now if you'd like to see the results, see all the action. All right, so up ahead is the electrical substation that marks the end of our destination. Just beyond that is US 84. Now, US Route 66 did continue west of there, but there's no gates or anywhere to get in there. We've yet to figure out a way to drive in. We've walked a little bit of it, but not much. From there, it goes on to this ghost bridge at Dilia, which we've explored a little bit here and there. So we're gonna make our way onto this electrical substation and see if we can get our way out. And may or may not be passable. Now 66 is off to our left, that indention there. I don't know if we can make it through there or not. This path seems to be more worn, so I'm gonna go this way. Just kind of bisected this whole area of the electrical substation, cut right through the corner of it. Still off to our left, it's just sunken area. So that's it, folks. There's the fence and a bunch of big bumps. So that'll be it for our video today. Back up here. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. I can guarantee nobody's driven that in decades. Probably most people haven't even thought about walking it. Nick says a buddy of his used to mountain bike it. How long ago was that?
Oh, probably about 20 years ago.
So there you have it. So probably hadn't seen much use for 20 years, and glad to bring it to you here. As always, go your own way. Be sure to hit the subscribe button, and we'll see you next time.